Well, hello again! It's me, HTG Brian, back with more Funko Fusion. This is Hot Fuzz Level 1 Story Prime Time Crime. That's right, we're going to trudge around and find the 3 blue orb parts for the blacklight camera, which is going to allow us to solve all sorts of crimes scattered throughout, not only in this world, but in others too. No trophy achievements found in this one. The only thing we're really going to focus on is getting through the story, and of course, getting those 3 blue orb proto parts for that blacklight. So here we are in the Funko Fusion Factory Hub world for, that's right, you guessed it, Hot Fuzz. The Crown Inn in the back. We're going to roll over to door number 1 and check out Prime Time Crime, which happens to have a few collectibles, but we'll be back for those in the fun play. But first, cutscene. All right, we are finally in control of Nicholas Angel, and we're hanging out in the cop shop. Quick peek at the old bulletin board, because you never know what you'll find, and we are out of here with a flip of the switch. Now it says follow the Swan. That's right, we're going to follow this honker all over the place. He's going to take us to a couple of different crime scenes and basically show us how this area works. There's a few new puzzle types that we have not seen yet. We're about to experience the first one, which is the blacklight ID camera. So we get to the crime scene. We notice we've got a suspected bystander here, and he's looking a little sus. We'll tell you more about that later. If you haven't seen the movie, I highly recommend checking it out. This is actually a pretty epic scene in the movie where they discover that what looks like an accident may not have been an accident, and it sort of triggers old Nicholas Angel to feel like maybe things are not what they seem in this quiet little podunk town that he has just moved to. So we go ahead and move the camera around, finding the 3 different points of interest, labeling them on the ground, and eventually getting ourselves a police badge indicating that we completed it. And look at that, we actually even have some ghosts sort of reliving what we discovered, so our presumptions were true. Now this has been a little bit of a questionable moment for a lot of gamers out there, because a lot of people feel this game was directed to be a kid's game, and there's obviously some moments that are not very kid-like. This is exactly what happens in the movie, and of course they drop it like it's hot. Now we have to find the 3 blacklight proto parts scattered around in the blue chests. Now of course we also got ourselves a lucky dog there. We have one of those color changing orbs that actually gives us a whole bunch more orbs. Sorry, all right. All right, we got the first one in, and we're going to run over behind the crime scene over here, and there's number 2. If you missed what I was saying a minute ago about the first blue orb box, it's actually just to the left of the crime scene that we are at. So swoop it up, drop it in the old blue mold machine, and we should have the second of 3. Now, you probably didn't see it on the way by, but maybe you're more observant than I'm expecting, and we actually ran right by the 3rd box, which is just about a half a block down the road. Quick U-turn. You might make note of the old Foxo part there, too, as that is something that you may want to collect now. But just note, as it sits, we will be back in the fun play mode to go ahead and get all of those collectibles, including all the silver crowns. You know, we'll be checking out those level and quest cameos. And look at that, we've officially got the blacklight unlock. All right, so we'll go ahead and toggle through our mold machine and craft the first one. That's right. We'll go ahead and spit that out. We'll take it right on over and place it right above the X on the ground. That's right, X marks the spot. Go ahead and hold the icon indicated to go ahead and initiate the search here. And this one threw me for a little bit of a loop. First one's over on the middle left, then the very back middle, and there you go, all 3. Booyakashow, we've officially got our badge. Someone push that masonry. That's right, see, he's on it. Nicholas Angel's no joke, he's really smart. Now, there are a couple of vinyl chests scattered throughout. I don't see any reason why you need to grab them, but if you're like me and you got to get them all, go ahead and swoop them up. Meanwhile, we're going to follow that Swan back across town. He's going to lead us back by... Oh, what the heck? Did you see that? He got stuck on the old light pole there. I was like, wait a minute. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? And back on track we are. We'll go all the way to the end of the street and hang a hard left. Psych, we're going right. You thought we were going left. All right, up to the big mansion. Keep an eye on it. Oh, no, it's gone up in smoke. That is not a good thing. So the honker's going to hop over the old fence there and retreat for a hot minute. And we're going to go ahead and check out our new puzzle type. Go over to the old, I guess it's some sort of like a surveillance system. And notice everything's black and white except for this one object on the ground. Go ahead and interact with it, and then hover over the pathway all the way to the end. Now, if you mess that up, you'll have to start over, so make sure you're a little bit careful. Pretty easy to do, but the first time or two might throw you for a loop. Then the garage door opens, and it reveals another colored switch. So these puzzles are pretty easily determined by the colors of things. So if it's lit up, it's likely going to be the point of interaction. All right, next up, we've got to get another black light, so we'll mold one right around the back corner here. Now, this one, I said slap it where X marks the spot. I feel like you almost want to drop it, a little bit in front. Now, I missed the spot big time. I was thinking I'd put it more like right on the old body there, but it turns out this works just as good. So if you're finding that you cannot reach this point, definitely pick up and move the camera a little bit more central by the body, and then you should have access to all. I think there's 4 of them, maybe even 5 in this one. They start to build up as time goes on, so 4 for this one. All right, we've got the old Badgerini giving us the indication of what happened here. Houses don't just blow up for no reason. But why? No simple gas leak would cause this. All right, so remember earlier when I pulled the old Psycherini on you? Well, we're officially going left now. So all the way down to the left-hand side to the flower shop where we're going to see an incident take place, and it's up to us to try and solve the crime. There he goes. He's out the back door, slamming it on his way out. We're going to go ahead and activate this security system. Go all the way to the top left wheel, spin it around, follow it, spin it to the next one, follow it. Keep on with the keeping on, as we like to say. All the way across. And the final one is actually just going to make water come out the spout. It's going to weigh down the pot. And look at that. It has revealed the door switch. So go ahead and activate that. Now, we are officially good to go, except for we need a black light. So make your way over to this mold machine. Now, you could pack that one around. You don't have to mold one every time. But because they're free and because there's enough stock in there to provide what you need, I don't feel you should carry it around. It just slows you down. All right, plop it like it's hot and activate this bad boy. Now, this one is a little bit wonky. Starts off like right on the ground in front of you, and then this one was kind of hard to find at first, so you got to come back and look over your shoulder almost. And then there's one in the far corner right by the sunflowers too, up there. Yep, no, you had it right, Brian. Go back, right about there. There we go. So some of these are a little bit touchy. Once you know where they are, though, it is pretty easy. So 5 points of interest, we get that badge, and I know who the killer is, but it's not safe here. That's right, so grab the old fun key and follow your way back over to the hotel, which has an icon indicated right now. But hey, there's lots of stuff to search around and grab, so if you're the collectible type, you want to get stuff now, feel free to do it. This would be the time. If you're ready to roll out, go ahead and do so. Look at this. You're asking when my birthday is. The 22nd of February. What year? Every year. Duh. One of my favorite lines in the early parts of the movie. There's some really good ones in here. You haven't seen Bad Boys 2? There's some really good ones. Anyways, open the door inside, swoop up that crown, and guess what? That is officially it for Primetime Crime Story. And check it out. We're to 800,000? We're still a long ways out. We only have about, 14 levels left? And we got 4+ million we need for that? We're going to have to do some serious grindage. Don't worry, we'll get it sorted. All right, back in the old Funko factory hub, we're going to make our way over poolside and check out. We've got the next door open. So We'll be right back before you know it with another story video for Hot Fuzz and Funko Fusion. So, hey guys, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button down below. It helps us out more than you know. We got social media, we got HappyThumbsGaming.com, we even got merchandise over at HTGmerch.com. So check that out, please and thank you. As for me, that's going to do it for now. As always, until next time.